Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to take a look at Jake's recent cover of Toto's Rosanna. Toto had this amazing album, Toto 4, for those who weren't there, in 1982, which had Rosanna and Africa on it. Those two songs alone were enough to make the album world famous and inspirational, even to artists all the way to this very day, and continues to. And with good reason. So it looks to me as though Jake has done not just a guitar cover, but also a piano cover. And he told me during our interview that he was also playing piano, and a little bit of drums too. And so I'm very curious to see this. We know that he's got amazing innate skills that he's been working on his whole life in music. And I could see where he could also do piano really well. So I'd like to see what happens here. Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
Oh, holy smoke. So Jake plays keys as well, and we're going to get to hear it now. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tricky song. So no matter what you're playing on it. So, all right. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Alrighty.
Well then, how about you start, Adrian?
Cool instrumental cover. Amazing perfection.
Yeah, one more thing he told me during our interview is that he uses his ears primarily to figure out what's going on in the song and then perform it. And I could really feel that influence in the playing of both of these instruments, because you got the subtlety, you listen for it. That's something that, yeah, you can get it on a chart, but if you want to get it on there really accurately, you got to listen carefully to what they're doing. And so he nailed that. That was good. He had the feel. I can tell that it's the same person. It's surprising. He's got great piano skills. Really love to see that. That's really very heartwarming, actually. I love seeing somebody who can do both piano and guitar at a high level. So I appreciate that. But it does, to me, it sounds like it comes from the same musical brain. I happen to play both piano and guitar. The choices that he made there, you could tell he was listening carefully. He was listening for things in the original. And then I like how he used his guitar to turn it into an instrumental and to perform the melody and to be very true to the melody and then break off where he needed to. And I think even that ending part with the fingerboarding, I think that just came, I don't know if he did a bunch of takes or if he planned it out ahead, but I suspect that what he did was he just kind of cut loose and did what he felt right for what he was doing, In other words, somewhat improvised, perhaps on the spot. Maybe it grew out of a couple of takes. I don't know. But whatever it was, it felt natural. It felt like a natural progression of a thought process that he was going through that came to a nice close at the end. Like it worked very well. Fantastic. I loved that.
Yeah. That is some exquisite work on the outro with the guitars and the keyboards. I mean, heck, just dig the overall sound.
Sure. Oh, without question. As a matter of fact, it looks to me like, I believe his name is David Paish. He was the keyboardist back then and still today, I believe, in Toto. And he had nothing but compliments. He says, "I've always loved this young man's guitar playing since he first appeared on YouTube, but with this cover, I've realized just what a great pianist he is as well. Once more, mind blown." Yeah, I'll go along with that. That sounds about right to me.
Mind blown is a very good way to describe it.
Now he's gotten compliments from Steve Lukather, the guitar player, who was there back then and is still there today. Boy, Jake, look out. You might end up in Toto later on if you're not careful. Seriously, though, I really enjoyed that display of skills of all types, both on piano and guitar. Very nice job. It's great to hear these things as they come out, and I'm very excited to see what comes next. I'm looking forward to watching your continued journey into music, be they covers or new original songs. It's like I feel connected, after hearing that performance, those performances, really. It's almost like two cameras on the on the same brain, from slightly different angles. I loved it. It was great. Excellent work. Keep it up.
Yeah, the guitar solo was flawless and the synth solo was a beauty.
So I figure this is as good a place as any to mention this, but the Greystones are doing a fundraiser to try to bring Jake back to California and Evan Riley from Alabama to California again so that they can do more work for us. And so I just thought I'd put that out there. For more details, you can check on the Greystones YouTube page. They've got a video up there from Taylor. Check that out if you're interested. But in the meantime, excellent job, Jake. Looking forward to whatever comes next. Folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? And if you've got any particular comments we didn't address, anything like that, leave it below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.